Hello and welcome back to my page. I'm your host, Jeff Richards. I'm here to review games for the MetaQuest 2, 3, and 3S for those 50 and up. And the reason I do this is I'm 62, my wife has just turned 60 recently, and we both have been playing with the MetaQuest, well, back when it was called Oculus, and we actually had to order it and wait for them to make them and ship them out because they weren't even in stores yet when my wife first ordered us the Quest 2. And then in December of 2024, she upgraded me to the Quest 3, and that is what I'm recording on today. And the reason I do this is because when we went to look for reviews, all the reviews were easily done by people who were 20, 30, and even 40 years younger than us. And they do a good job for somebody their own age. But you know, once you hit 50, 60, 70, 80, and I do have members. I have one member who is 80 years old, and he told me he loves to play the VR. So he loves the fishing game. So that's pretty cool. But once you hit 50, your life choices change. You might have aches and pains and grown children and grandchildren, possibly even great-grandchildren, and things that you liked when you were 20 and 30, you probably don't like when you're 50, 60, and so on. And things that you like now that you're 50, 60, and so on, you probably didn't like when you were 20 or 30. So that's why we make these videos special for people 50 and up. Today is Sweet Surrender. Now, this is my second time today trying to record this. The first one went an hour and a half, and that's because I just get lost in this game. I continue playing, and it's so much fun that I don't stop, and I forgot the time. So I'm going to try to keep this one under an hour for you. So I'm going to pick up from where I left off instead of starting at the beginning. At the beginning, you start way down here at the bottom of the map, in the mines, and you're a human who's trying to get up, and out of the mines. You have to go all the way to the top, past the slums, and there's a whole nother building. This is the basement of the building, and you have to go all the way to the top of the building, get out of the building to save humanity. So I went from down there to that red dot. That's me. I'm in the slums. I'm almost to the top of the building. So the idea is you have different guns that you can pick up along the way. You can upgrade your guns. These little upgrade chips will upgrade anything in this hand, any gun in this hand. And these upgrade chips will upgrade any gun in this hand. But the secret is, if you hold it with two hands, it's going to upgrade all four. And you can change these in and out depending on what kind of player you are and what kind of situation you are. Maybe you like, here I got 40% bullet damage, plus 40%. Fire rate's a little faster. 8% damage for every full bar of health. And the full bar, here's the health. And it goes down as you get hit. I have 123 gears. And that's the whole idea, is you collect these gears on your way up. When you get to the top, because I guess you're going to use them. I've never made it out of the building, because here's the deal. We have a save, but when you hit the save, it takes you out of the game and it saves it. So the next time you come into the game, you'll start from this spot or wherever your save was. But at any time while you're playing the game, if you die, no matter where you are in the building, you lose, and you go all the way back to the beginning. So you don't want to die. You want to keep this health bar up. You want to do the best you can. And the idea is you got to kill robots. You got to blow them up, and there's all kinds of robots. There's short ones and tall ones and big ones and small ones. There's some that look like spiders. There are some that are like just balls that float in the air. And then you have this map. So the yellow map is where we are. And then the gray spots are the rooms you have to empty. And you can't leave a room until you empty it of all the robots. And you're trying to pick up the gears, because the gears you can upgrade things with. So the green room down here and the green room down here are exits. And they'll take you to different spots in the map. So I can hear a robot right there. And there's There's usually several of them. And you gotta watch out for when they explode. Because that can hurt you if you're too close. So this has several levels. And if you stay far enough back, the room is cleared. Whoop, no it ain't. Oh! Oh, it took a little bit of the health from me. Because two exploded at the same time. But I have one of these that gives me health every time I kill something or blow something up. Wow, did you see that one go flying? It would help if I could actually hit something, huh? Oh, I was too close. Wow, is my aim off now? Come on. It can't be any more, really? There's a door there. You can only exit through these doors when the light turns green. Any doors with the arrows. And we're looking for these gears. I have 123 of them. And they spread them around in all kinds of strange places. Sometimes you can easily see them, and sometimes you can't. Let's go up. Ah, here's a good box. This is a adrenaline stem. So this causes adrenaline, and that's a knife. I really don't like the knives. So I stay away from the knives. Was there any other ups? Yes, over here. So I'm going to put this here for now. And go up. See if there's any gears over here. Usually there's at least 1 or 2 gears in every level. But sometimes they go without. No gear. That sucks. Alright, let's pick up this adrenaline. You'll see when I push the red button, everything turns red. Alright, so I can go that way to 2 rooms or that way to 3. So let's go this way to 2 and get the green room. The yellow is where I'm at. The blue is the finished rooms. And the grays are rooms that I haven't entered, and the greens are exit rooms. Now I can pick up that gun but I like the one I'm using. I also have 2 guns at my side that are pistols. I could dual wield pistols. Dual weld. Wield? Here we go. Here we go. Here's a couple. Now this one's the same kind of thing as what I have. Semi-automatic. But this one has a smaller spread, so it's better for killing. And these little things here, they're like elevators. Alright, so the yellow is done. Green is where we're going. Alright, room is cleared. Took some hits though. Be nice to find a health around here somewhere. So here, this box opened. We have a bomb that leeches. And I got 2 regular bombs on me, so I don't need that. Healing stems, restores more health. What do I got? And health. Let's replace the health one. Extra damage, full bar. So let's replace one of these. Nope, that was the wrong one. There we go. I got 2 for healing. That's not bad. Okay. This is the exit room. Now we could just exit. But what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna collect these gears, and they're worth different amounts of points. The bigger the gear, the more points. And we could take that up and continue going up into the next part of the building. But here, 8. If I buy a health stem, it's going to take 8 gears. See that? And it gave me a little bit of health. So I'm going to go back, clear these 3 gray rooms, and take the green room out. So I have to go back the way I came. Not sure why they have a noose. I suppose they're destroying humanity, so all the humans are getting hung. Alright, got a couple of blue rooms to go through. Straight through. There's the door. So I got 3 grays before I get to the green room. Looking up above. Oh, I thought I see it. I can hear a robot. And every time I blow something up, it gives me a little health. And you can pick up these guns off the floor. I like the ones I have, so I won't be doing that. Collecting the gears. 2 more gray rooms and I'll get to the green room. I can hear them moving around in here. You want to stay away from that green glow. But you can blow it up. Oops. Oh! Alright, I got one more gray that way and one more green this way. Well, I guess that doesn't blow up anymore. Alright, looking up here for gears. No gears. Alright, gray room. One more. Filtrate twice as fast, but guns have a higher recoil. Don't need that. I know there was a robot right up here. Any others? Maybe not. All right, what's this? Is this health? I can't tell. Health, yes. Well, I got full health, so I don't need it. But look over here. Hey, there's a gear. And let's see. 40% bullet damage plus 25. Now I got a 40 over here. So I'm going to skip on that. Is this? That's adrenaline. So let's pick the adrenaline up. Oh, crap. I need to get out the other side. Well, I'm going to have to leave the adrenaline behind. I got to get out. Where'd that door go? Oh, no, that is the right door. Never mind. Let's take the adrenaline, even though I'm just about done with this round. Yeah, it's not going to blow up. All right. Let's go. Let's get out of here. All right. Whew. Made it through. I don't have to spend any of my gears, because when you buy something like that, it's 8 gears. This will cost you 8 gears. That will cost you 25 gears. And you never know what that's going to be. That could be something good. That could be something that sucks. And you want as many gears as you can when you get to the end. All right. I don't know if this adrenaline will come with me. It should be a safe room. And this game gets harder and harder and harder the closer to the top. It starts out fairly easy. With small, easy robots. But then, as you see, we're getting into the industrial. So at least we're above ground now. And we're going to go all the way to the top. So let's save this so that if I decide to come back after I'm done with the video, I can just pick up right where I left off, unless I die. And like I said, if you die, you start over from the very beginning. And they have like a daily contest where that red was because I hit the adrenaline. Room's not cleared. There's something somewhere here. Yeah, see that? It says room not cleared. There he is. Do I hear another one? Nope. Room is cleared now. All right. Let's go up top. The green light above the door means the room is cleared and you can't leave the room until it's cleared of robots. All right. Ooh, what do we have here? I have a couple of bombs and adrenaline and some other things. Heavy grenade launcher. Do I need a grenade launcher? I've never tried it before. What do I got on my back? I got this. I'm going to put that gun, put that down, and pick this up. Actually, I think what I'll do... Oh, I could put that on my side. All right. And I'm going to pick that one up and put it back on my back. So, grenade launcher. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. So we have several doors. If we go that way, it's one room. Not doing so good. That grenade launcher really messed me up. And I can't go back in there until... Look at that, my health is down. Come on, pick up the gear. Oh, he must be right above me. Two of them. Wow. Okay, it's cleared. Now I can go back and get my grenade launcher. I gotta figure out how that works first, huh? Alright, so, grenade launcher. Well, there's no... Oh, point down to reload. Oh, they should have told me that ahead of time. Alright. I did not know. Sorry. That messed me up. Grenade launcher, and look at this. We got a couple of healths. My number is down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. And brought me up 1.5. That's not good. Well, that's better than nothing. Don't ring the bell. Whatever you do, don't ring the bell. Not sure what this does. Nothing. Alright, can we go up? Just a gun. Just a gun. Sometimes these guys can drop gears, or they can drop guns. And you can pick up their guns. Let's look. We gotta go out to a different room. Out the blue. This direction. Sometimes reading that map is the toughest part. All right, we got 2 more rooms before we can escape. Well, we got 3 rooms, 4 rooms, and 2 greens. Well, that seemed too easy. Wow, he took me down a couple of knobs. All right, so let's get this gear. Now I am playing seated, but sometimes in order to pick up those gears, I have to bend down even further. See, now these big guys, they drop gears. What do we got? What do we got? I got 1 room this way. All right. Huh. Safe room. Nice. Ah. Bring up my health. Alright, we got... Let's go down. Ah, up there. My mistake. Oh, I forgot. Look at this gear. I got 180, 240. That really increased my numbers. The bigger gear, the more it's worth. All right, so we got 4 rooms. See if there's anything worth time and energy. Doesn't look like it. Sleeping quarters? Nothing. Not a darn thing. Well, that was a waste. All right, so straight ahead is a green out. And that means, well, we got 1 more gray room I can clear. I'm going to use 8 and get us some gear. Unfortunately, you can only get 1. So here we are. We moved up into industrial. Where does this go? Wow. This is quite unusual. I've never seen this room. Is it worth anything to come in here? Ah, here we go. Healing. Critical damage. Well, I don't need either of those. Oh, yeah, let's go back up. Where does this go? Up. Oh, yeah, this is the exit. Ah, I missed 1 room back there. I could have gone back. Well, I think I still can go back. Yeah, I should be able to go back. But we're going to call this a review for now. Grab my gun. I'm going to save it so that I can come back in and start from here. I think this is the furthest in the game I've ever gotten. So let's call it a review. It's called Sweet Surrender. which is really a strange name for this game. I don't know how it relates to anything, but you are a human trying to get out of this big complex, industrial complex, guarded by a lot of robots. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a solid 8. It's a good game. It's addicting. Like I said, when I was recording earlier, I thought I was in there maybe 45 minutes, and it turned out I was in there like an hour and a half. So time really flies when you're in here having fun. It gets more complicated the higher and higher you go. More dangerous robots, more robots, and all kinds of strange things happen. And the idea is when you get to the top, I guess you got to take a car and get away or something. I'm not really sure because there are vehicles. It says there are vehicles in this game, and there's like a energy cell so you can get in the vehicle and drive it. I haven't seen those yet because I've never made it to the top. But like I said, if you die at any point, the game is over. You have to start from the beginning once again, which may be a little more challenging, but at least you know what you're doing the next time through. They have these daily runs here, and what that is the same game, except for you have one life, and that is it. And the further you can go, the better. I made it to level 3-1, and I got 140 gears when I left, and I'm in place 6,224. So there's a lot of people who play this game. Now there is also, let me resume. There's also a grenader, a medic. You have to play class to unlock the leaderboard. Okay, and there's Reaper, there's snipers, there's lunatics, daily run. Here's the daily run. It's same as the other run, except for you're trying to beat everybody else in time and a number of gears you collect. All right, so let's go back. It's Sweet Surrender. I give it a solid 8. My name is Jeff. Thank you very much for watching these videos. It really helps me out with the algorithms on both Facebook and on YouTube if you watch the video all the way to the end. And I know sometimes these things get long, but it helps me because it says now that the average person only watches about 10 minutes of my videos, and it might be the first couple of minutes and then they skip ahead, or it's 10 minutes in total. You know, I don't know what the deal is, but also give me a thumbs up on both Facebook and YouTube. Helps me out a lot with the algorithms. And it's really sad when I get like 10,000 views and only, 8 thumbs ups. It tells Facebook and YouTube that they're not going to waste their time pushing my videos to the front line so that more people can see them. And that's what this is all about. More people seeing the video who are 50 and up. And sharing my page with others, that would be wonderful too. I do not have scripts. I do not have editing. I just turn it on and away I go. I want you to be able to see an extended version of all the different games that I play. Typically, it's 25 to 55, 60 minutes long. It's just so you can see more of the game for yourself, so then you can decide if you want to buy it for yourself. So until next time, thank you. Bye-bye.